In this lecture, we will talk about solving logarithm functions. Okay. Now, there are three kinds of questions in the logarithm function. So let's look at the first type. Type 1, the technique involved will be called dropping the log if bases are the same. Look, this equation left hand side is log base 9x equals log base 9 to the 3 minus x. Since they have the same base, okay, then we can drop log 9. So that means x equals 3 minus x. And then in this case, that would be an easy one to solve. Both sides add x. Then we can cancel positive negative x. Left hand side there are is 2x. Right hand side is 3. Divided by 2 on both sides. So x is 3/2. So basically here is easy to do for this one. If bases are the same, then we can drop log. The second type is using the definition. Okay? Using the definition of logarithm functions. For this one, log base 3 equals x minus 8 equals 4. We want to find x. You know 4 is the exponent. Exponent of what? Of this base 3. Okay? Logarithm, remember, all the time is to find the exponent. Now here the exponent is given. Exponent of what? This 3. So 3 to the 4th equals x minus 8. That's by definition of the logarithm function. And we know 3 to the 4th is 81, because that's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, 4 times. That's 81. Both sides add 8. You cancel this positive negative 8. And then right hand side is just x. Left hand side is 81 plus 8, which is 89. So that's the solution. You may want to try this one yourself. Okay, the one below it. Try this one yourself. This one is given log x squared is negative 6. The base is not written, so then the base is 10 by definition. Okay. We know again, log is always used to find out exponents. Here the exponent is negative 6. Exponent of what? Exponent of this 10. Okay. 10 to the negative 6 is x squared. Then you know both sides choose the square root. The right hand side is x. Left hand side is negative 6 divided by 2 for the exponent. Okay. Since we choose square root, it can be positive, negative. And then 6 divided by 2 is 3, negative here, negative here. Okay. And we know 10 to the negative 3. That's basically positive, negative 1/10 cubed. Okay. Yeah, this negative sign tells you y is upstairs. Downstairs is just base 10 and positive exponent. Okay. Now 10 to the third power cubed is 1000. So the answer is positive negative 1 over 1000. Okay. So that's the answer. Okay. Let's look at type 3. Type 3 is using properties of logarithm functions. Yeah, you know there are many properties. Okay. So when you do the exercise, you want to get familiar with the properties. You use it, you'll remember it. If you don't use it, you probably cannot remember it. Look at this equation is e to the x times natural log 2 equals 0.25. Remember, here is the natural log, base is e. Okay. Now, since x is in front of natural log, this x can go to the exponent. That's one of the property. You can bring the exponent of 2 down to the front, and then if you have a coefficient in front of natural log or any log, you can always bring to the exponent. Okay. If it can go down, it can also go up. Okay. So we bring this x to the exponent of 2. Okay. Now remember again, natural log ln is log e to the 2 to the x. Here is e, here is e, so you can then crash this part, and then 2 to the x goes down. Okay, so 2 to the x equals 0.25. 0.25 we know that's 1/4, or that's 1 over 2 squared. And remember, 1 over 2 squared is 2 to the negative 2. Okay, because here negative gives us there is a 1 on numerator, downstairs is just 2 and exponent 2. Okay, so we know 2 to the x on the left hand side is 2 to the negative 2. Since those two bases are the same, then x must be equal to negative 1/2. Okay, here there are some, that's the solution. And here there are two properties involved. One is x can bring to the top as an exponent. Another is if the base for log is the same with the base e here for the exponential function, you can crash this part and just write 2 to the x down. That equals 0.25. So there are two properties. And then here 0.25, remember, that's 2 to the negative 2. So x equals negative 2. Okay? Now, those are the three different kinds of way to solve the exponential equation. Sometimes many techniques are involved. Let's look at this one.